My life before I came to Sojourner was running from my past, not facing day to day, not dealing with the grief and loss that I've had with my mother and father, walking out of my son's life when he was 7 years old, and it's been 10 years since I've seen him. They could say it's the real struggle. It is the real struggle because it's hopelessness. It's a time of darkness. What Sojourner has helped me with dealing with the loss of my parents was celebrating their lives instead of focusing on their deaths, giving me the coping skills, the tools, the knowledge to see that I do deserve to have a life worth living. And my parents had their life of happiness, and I wasn't able to get past that. I didn't grieve in a healthy way. Sojourner helped me to put it in a process where I grieved in a healthy way, to accept it and to get better every day with dealing with this loss, because it's never going to go away, but I can do my best. What made me decide to seek help is life was non-existing, far beyond that. My true self, my heart was screaming out at me saying, this is not it. You deserve so much more. I deserve so much more. My experience coming into Sojourner was open arms. I was greeted with smiles, honesty, and self-acceptance. It's a scary sight coming into an inpatient program. Even though I've been through inpatient a few times, it's still scary because my past experiences. Am I going to get this? Is it going to stick with me? But with the guidance of the staff, with the guidance of the peers there, the men that I met, I just seen open arms and support. And that's what this is about. You know, they say the opposite of addiction is connection. And I do believe this in my heart. And that's what I got out of it. I got connection. I got connection with the therapist. I got connections with the nursing staff. And it made me feel a part of something I haven't felt in a long time. It made me feel that I am important. My life is important, because for so long I couldn't see that. I didn't even like to look at myself in the mirror. But today, I love to look at myself in the mirror. I always tell everybody, smile back at the man in the mirror, because he'll smile back at you. And today, I smile back at the man in the mirror. What I'd say to somebody who's been through multiple rehabs, that's okay. It's okay. I've been through multiple rehabs, and it doesn't work for everybody the first time. It doesn't work for everybody the second time. But what I'd say is put the past in the past. You got to be willing to change. You got to accept it in your everyday life. It's about carrying yourself in a whole new atmosphere, the things that you do, knowing that your life is worth you being happy. And if you feel it in your heart that you need change, I don't care if it's for the legal system, and I don't care if it's for your own will that you brought yourself into rehab. That tells me you feel it in your heart. My life has changed from coming through the program. I went through the inpatient, graduated, moved on to PH. Now I'm in sober living. My life has changed in so many ways. I've got my aunt back in my life. She took me to Texas Roadhouse. She took me to Fluff's for ice cream afterwards. That's priceless. To gain a family back in my life shows me that I'm doing something right. And it's made me hold my head up naturally and really feel that I am doing the right thing. And this is my new life. Facing the legal system in the right way and not running from it, just delaying life. By facing life head on in all together, being happy when I wake up, smiling. That's the true testimony, is smiling, but a true smile. How Sojourner has helped me with my health issues. I'm type 1 diabetic. When I came into the program, I had a hole in the bottom of my left foot. They allowed me to get rest. I stayed in my bed for 5 days, allowing my foot to heal. They came every day, checking on my blood sugar, making sure I took my insulin. Just came in and stopped in to check on me every day. In itself is more to ask for, because I'm grown. They allowed me to do it on my own because I am grown. But that shows me the support that they're willing to. And I'm gonna tell you, the smiles and the laughter. At the time, I was in very bad shape. But I seen them smiling, I seen that laughter and how excited they was to see me. That inspiration gave me motivation to want to smile like that again, to have that. Something I was missing was the joy of life. And I seen that the joy of life, their inspiration, the simplest smile can go so far. My blood sugar is the average at this morning 134. I haven't had this in a long time. I have 81 days clean today, and I am so proud of myself. It's just night and day. Night and day. The accountability I have for myself today is holding myself to a higher standard, is to excel in life. And I don't have to do it all at once. And I thought I did, but through counseling and one-on-ones, I got to learn that I can do one thing at a time. There's no reason to get overwhelmed. I have one life, and God willing, that's going to be a long life. And the things I've already accomplished today is amazing. I have a huge support network. I have resources. I have opportunities that I didn't have before. I have a life today. What I'd say to someone who's considering coming to Sojourner is the door's always open. They are always there. There's no force, but they're there waiting and willing to help you. They have all the resources one would need. Everything. Nursing staff, doctors, psychiatrists, mental health. They have so many resources. The feeling of hopelessness, it kept me from not going for so long. But I'd say one has to let that go. One has to try a new way, a new hope. And that's asking someone for help, and that's okay. It doesn't take much to ask somebody for help. You can do it without opening your mouth. All you have to do is walk through the front door of Sojourner, and all the hope is out there. There's a better way of life. One word that recovery means for me is honesty. How long did it take me to get honest with myself? It took years. It took multiple chances, multiple rehabs. It took hopelessness, the feeling that all I wanted was to forget. It took me crying out from within my true self, the love I had for myself. I always had it, but I covered it up. I covered it up with drugs so I didn't have to feel. I didn't have to think. All I had to do was forget. And that is the worst thing to do. And I understand so many people are doing this, but you don't have to do this no more. You can actually open your arms up. Everyone's not out to get you. There's a lot of people out here that want you to have a life, that want you to have hope, that want you to regain your family back in your lives, regain yourself back in your life. One thing that I would like to share between my own personal recovery is it's never too late. There was a few times I would actually go to Sojourner and I'd get to the front door and I'd just turn around and walk away because I was scared. I didn't feel strong enough. And that's okay. That's okay. The multiple relapses I've had, I needed all this to happen in my life. I needed to actually find out that it didn't work no more. It didn't work to cover up the pain, the hurt. It didn't work anymore. There was not enough drugs on this earth to cover it up. I had to realize this for myself. And what gave me the strength to get to Sojourner and open that door was the love I had for myself, the true love I had for myself. Love will do so many things. It could break you down, it could build you up. But I believe no matter how far someone is in their addiction, they still love themselves. They just don't see it. And I think I share that with everyone. I lost love for myself. But today, I love myself with open arms. I enjoy my life to the fullest today. And it's been years since I could say that. The reason why my relapses are so hard is because I'm type 1 diabetic. When I use meth, I don't worry about my health. Last thing on my mind, I don't take my insulin. And of course, I don't eat. And if I do eat, it's something sugary like donuts. So my sugar goes through the roof and I dwindle down to nothing really quick. It is very scary because I know there's a high % chance if I relapse today, I'm not going to make it back. This will kill me. Being type 1 diabetic and being a meth addict, it's playing God with one's life. Mentally, physically, it is so hard on my body. My mental health goes worst it can be. The psychosis, because I haven't took my insulin for a week, 2 weeks, and I'm not thinking clearly already. Add on not sleeping for 2 weeks. It's the walking dead. Today, it's not an option for me to put drugs in my body. By saying this every day, I'm speaking it into existence. I'm telling myself there's another way. Through coming to Sojourner, I've gained so many resources. I got peers. I got a sober support, a network of numbers I can call. If I just have a bad day, life happens. Just because I got my life together today and I have 81 days clean, doesn't mean life is not going to happen. Life is going to happen, and I'm going to have to pick up that phone and call somebody. It gives me the support where I can just let them know what's going on with my life today. I can get their input on it, and I can call another person. You know, everyone has something to offer. Not everyone knows everything. I might think I know everything, but I don't. And that's a good thing because knowledge is out there. I love to learn, and as long as one don't think they know everything, they can learn. And today, I've learned that I don't have to do this on my own. You don't have to do this alone. I don't have to do this alone. Today, I communicate with people totally different. Today, I think about others. In recovery, they say you have to be selfish, but that doesn't mean I don't think about other people and how their day's going, because I have a true heart today. I have feelings and emotions that I haven't felt for so long. This is why I have hope today, because just being an inspiration in life and me turning my life around and being clean, this shows people. I don't even have to say words. I'm clean today. I don't have to say this. My self-reflection shows this. They see me and they say, wow, look at him. Looks like he's doing good. Well, this could give them hope in their own eyes because they could get the inspiration through my life of just seeing how I turn my life around and give them the inspiration to want to change their life.